my name's Melissa and welcome back to my writing channel, Hopeful Happenings. Last week we talked about all the reasons why you don't need a literary agent to sell your book, but this week we're talking all about why you do need a literary agent. So number one, you are going to want to find an agent if you wrote a commercial book. Books of this type fall into a genre or category and therefore already have a large audience. For example, mystery, horror, romance, fantasy. These types of books are easier to sell because the audience already exists, and therefore an agent can tap easily into that audience to sell your book. Number two, you are going to want an agent if you want an advance. Now, an advance is money that the publisher pays to you up front when they buy your book. Some publishers may give it to you all at the beginning, but I think most publishers split up this advance so that you may receive a portion of it when they buy the book, and you will receive another portion of it when you give them the final draft. Now, agents interact with big publishers that can give out advances because they have the money for it. Every time a publisher buys a book, they're taking a risk. So the bigger the company, the more they have money to throw around to risk. So that's why you will need an agent to tap into those bigger publishing companies. Also, an agent will negotiate the best deal for you. Remember, an agent gets paid off of a percentage of what you make. So they have a lot of incentive to get you a large advance because that means they'll also get paid. Now, although it's possible to negotiate an advance on your own, an agent will be able to contact the bigger companies. Smaller publishing companies just have less funds to give out for advances. All right, number three, you will want an agent if you have any hope to publish with the big five. Sometimes money isn't everything, and people like to publish with the big five just because they are reputable companies. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the big five, I'm referring to the 5 big dogs in publishing, which are Hachette, HarperCollins, Penguin Random House, Macmillan, and Simon & Schuster. These big companies do not accept unsolicited manuscripts. So if you want to publish with them at all, you will need an agent. Now keep in mind, there are many opportunities to publish within these big 5 because each of them has imprints underneath them. So for example, Ella Enchanted here, if I open it up, this is where I will find where it's published. It says it's published by Harper Trophy, which is an imprint of HarperCollins. So you can always find what publishing company and what imprint has published the book. For example, HarperCollins has 120 imprints under them. And all of these imprints are unique and run by different editors who have different interests. Our fourth reason why you want a literary agent is because you are the kind of person who doesn't like to take control. Publishing is a scary business, it's a complicated business, it's constantly changing, and if you feel like it's just overwhelming to handle it all by yourself and write your books, then you may want an agent. Agent-author relationships are just that, they're like relationships. They're hopefully good relationships where the agent can walk you through scenarios, they can teach you things. I mean, of course, it's good to do your research on your own, but they are someone that you can confide in and help throughout your whole career. Number 5, you don't have the funds to do self-publishing. Self-publishing has become a lot easier, I think, in the recent past, especially with print-on-demand books and ebooks. You don't have to spend tons of money to get a book out there. However, if you want a good book out there that can compare to the books that are coming out from Simon & Schuster and HarperCollins, you will have to put down some money. Predominantly, you're going to need to hire an editor. You're going to want to hire someone to design your cover. You'll have to pay for the book itself, and you're probably going to put lots of money into marketing, and perhaps even hiring a publicist to help you with that. So if you don't have the money to do all that, then finding an agent may be the way to go, because agents are not paid by you. As I said before, agents get commission off of the sales they make. So you should never ever pay an agent. If your agent is asking for money, then that's a red flag. When you traditionally publish with an agent, you don't have to pay the agent, they make commission, and you don't have to pay the publisher. In fact, the publisher pays you. If you feel like self-publishing is not in your budget, then you will want to consider finding an agent. Number 6, publicity. Agents help you get the word out about your book. They help you set up book signings, interviews, podcasts. They will help spread the word on social media. Your agent is only going to benefit from your success, so they will be there with you, helping you push sales for this book. They're also just a professional that you can talk to and collaborate with about the publicity things you want to do on your own. Number 7, editorial help. Not all agents offer editorial help, but some do. Often when an agent signs you on as a client, they will probably do 1 or 2 rounds of edits with you before they even consider sending it to a publisher. Again, not all agents do this, but a lot of them do, or they have some sort of influence on the edits that you make. They'll also be helping you with query letters, pitches, so that when you do present the novel to the publishers, it will be in pristine condition. And our last reason, number 8, why you need an agent is because you want to write more than one book. A good agent will have connections up the wazoo with people in publishing houses. They'll be having lunch with editors. They'll be attending writing conferences. These people have made publishing books their life. So if you want to write more than one book, if you want to make writing a career and not just a one-time thing, then finding an agent is for you. Agents want to see you constantly creating more. They'll be right with you, helping you pick ideas, helping you revise drafts, helping you choose which one of your book ideas or maybe books that you've already written is something they can sell in the market right now. If you've ever dreamt of speaking at a writing conference or going to elementary schools across the country to teach them and help them become authors themselves, or signing books at Barnes & Noble, then you'll definitely want to consider having an agent, because they'll be right there with you all along the way. There you have it, guys. Those are my reasons for why you should find a literary agent to help you sell your book. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you could come to my channel. I hope you will consider subscribing on the way out so you never miss a week of writing content. Also, if you'd like to be the first to know details about my debut coming out this fall 2020, you can sign up for my newsletter to receive those exclusive details. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!